Yeah. Yo, what's the word? What's the word? How y'all living today? What's the word? What's the word? How y'all living today?
Vámonos.
Yes, sir. This is another episode of the Fathers from the Hood podcast. Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all for being here. Yes, y'all know who it is. My name is Dan Blac.
It's LMC, Mr. El Cortez. Vámonos.
Vámonos. We got the partner here. Y'all know how it is. And this is another episode. So keep tuning in. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Keep liking this, like the channel. Hit the Patreon.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? And keep supporting. We also have some people on Open Collective that support it as well. So go ahead and keep tuning in, y'all, on the Fathers from the Hood radio.
Yes.
Sir. Go to the website and listen to the radio. We got global views. We got global
Yes.
listens. And
That
if you
part.
do want your object or your project promoted on there, let us know.
Tap in.
Let us know.
Vámonos. West Saúde.
But yeah, this is another episode, and yeah, we're gonna get right into it. We do appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love y'all, man. These are our shout outs. Everybody that's been tuning in, Power Tripping, the past guests, the future guests, and everyone that has been involved. So yeah, we do appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, how you been, El? What's the word? Talk to me.
Man, I'm holding on with two hands doing these pull-ups. You know what I mean? That's where it's at.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Righteous.
Yeah, man. Today we're gonna have some surprise and stuff coming up, and we're gonna talk
Okay.
about a couple of little things that we have going. But yeah, man, talk to me, El. What's the word? What's the word?
Man, everything under the sun and the moon, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
So, it's a brand new year. It's 2023.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know
sir.
what I'm saying? We're just trying to get things right for the new year.
Yes, sir.
Especially with Fathers from the Hood. So, what type of vision, bro, do you see 2023 going for Fathers from the Hood? What you got cooking with it?
Oh man, a lot, bro. And I don't like to speak on things prior to them being there, but some of the stuff that we recently have, it's like real estate space on the website.
Okay.
So it's a lot of people that are viewing the page, and the radio station is getting a lot of global views. So we want to make
Right.
sure we focus on that, give that a platform and a voice. So we have a couple of DJs that are interested in being a voice for the radio station.
Okay, solid. So any DJs out there, you hear that, you listening, watching, tap in with us. Message. That part, let's go.
Yeah.
But definitely tap in with us if you're trying to get some exposure.
Yeah.
Fathers from the Hood radio.
Yeah.
It's definitely taking a launch. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely help one another. Let's go.
Yeah, for real. Then that, and the nonprofit. So we've been building up a nonprofit, going to Open Collective, and everyone that is interested in being a part of the podcast and the nonprofit, you can go to Open Collective and look up Fathers from the Hood, and there's full transparency when it comes to funding. So this is a website that has crowdfunding and open sourcing, but it's transparent. So all of the allocated bills and things that take place within a company and nonprofit, you can see them on there, full transparency. So we've been doing that. Also, we took some pictures. I know we were out there as a camp taking pictures. El was out there looking smooth. You groove 94.7 the wave.
Swang. You
And
feel me?
we had the partner Anthony Chapman. He pulled up and blessed us with his presence, and he was there, and we took pictures. So we're just really trying to brand ourselves, man, and really be that platform, that go-to for dads and more. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff coming up for content, and with the news and all that stuff.
Right. So it's safe to say you're building a conglomerate.
Yes, sir. We are building a conglomerate.
We are.
Yes, sir.
Swing, for sure.
Yeah. We. This ain't Italy. You know what I'm saying? we building the conglomerate.
That part. Swing, got you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's all it's about. And then this platform, like I said, is about talking to people and expressing ourselves. And like I said, and recently we got a lot of people that reached out. And which is crazy, man, like strangers that we don't even know reaching out, telling us their stories about their dads and opening up and commenting and letting us know. And then one of the things that they commented on is one of the videos that you did, one of the videos, the giveways, one of the Walmart. And they commented on, us being an outlet for them because it's hard for them, being a dad. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And
Okay, that makes sense.
Appreciate it, man. Y'all, I laugh at y'all. I listen to all y'all episodes, man. And
Right.
it's just something for me. So, that's what it's about, being an outlet for those dads, that have a hard time.
Now, you did mention a statement about how, it's hard being a father. I'm not sure if I'm saying it verbatim.
Well, some people say that, but yeah, it depends on how, people trying to juggle it. So it's not easy. How about that? It's not easy, yeah.
So what is your, feelings and emotions perspective on how hard it is to be a father?
Well, it definitely takes some adjusting. You know what I'm saying? So if you're new to it, like you are, if you just had your first kid, or you haven't really had an experience watching kids growing up, some men watch little brothers and sisters or cousins and things like that grow. But if it's real new to you, you just really want to maintain, balance, try to go into this new role. But I see like the people saying that one of the toughest things about it is balancing your mental. Your mental health.
Right.
That's just one of the main things that, like couple people that we had, new fathers, they comment on that, but we don't really talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really talks about the mindset of a father, how much pressure it is to, provide for all these people and everything. So I had some statistics. It says that that a lot of people do suffer from depression, or they kind of have bouts of depression when they have when they step into new roles, and fatherhood is a new role. Right?
Yeah, definitely new role. Yes.
Yeah. So I think one of the mental state and depression might be one of the things that we really need to balance and focus on too, bro.
Yeah, that mental health is real. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes on in the human mind.
Yes, sir.
It's been referred to as a 3-pound universe.
Okay.
Between our ears.
Right.
You know what I mean? So with, the mind being at that capability, it has the ability to go to somewhere positive.
Yes.
And it has an equal opposite, side that they can go to something negative.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And, depression is real in United States, around the world, wherever the case may be.
Yes, sir.
And fun fact, message. So anybody who you see that smokes cigarettes has separation anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah, scientifically proven. It's a proven fact. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And, of course, drinking comes with depression.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It's been classified as a depressant.
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, so it's just one of those where, like, mental health, it is real, and it just doesn't stop with up here. It's like a physical thing that we do every day. It starts here, but it ends somewhere else type thing.
Yeah, and then one of the main things is, well, not ending. One of the main ways of going through it, segueing on yours, one of the main things of going through it is discussion. Healthy dialogue, talking about it. And us in our community, we don't really talk about it. We don't really talk about talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
When something happens, you either go to yourself, you take a drink, you know what I'm saying, you go smoke or whatever the case may be, and we still might do some of that.
Right.
But us as friends and as homies, I got homies that when we was growing up, we vibe. So vibing is when you might be chilling at somebody's house, you might be smoking or whatever the case may be.
Right.
And you have these therapeutic sessions when you talk about stuff that your homies can relate to. So we don't really have that now. People don't really go to therapy, and I have some numbers. It says 1 in 4 psychologists are black. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I guess, by the American Psychology Association. But that, I guess, tallies up to 4% and 1 per 100,000 black people that are going to therapy. So that means we have a very small a very small percentage of those people that can relate to us.
Threshold, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Very small amount of psychologists can relate to us as a people, as a person.
Right.
So it's sometimes more important for us to talk to each other than to, you know what I'm saying, go sit down in front of a stranger.
A professional stranger, yes.
Yeah, so this is a part of that, you know what I'm saying? Talking, getting to know one another, building that community. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that, hey, man, if you got something you're going through, hey, this is what we're doing. When in the midst of us going through stuff, we talk about it. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just pointing towards the camera like, message, you know what I'm saying?
My bad.
It's all good, though. It's all love. But no, that's some concrete right there.
Yeah.
Something solid to go off of, you know what I mean? And definitely.
We really here to help, man. We really here to help, man.
That's it.
And that's about it, because I know that a lot of people reach out. They think we're just doing this for a podcast, but if the numbers are there or not, we don't really care about that. We really here to dedicate ourselves to this narrative and show that, man, look, we appreciate y'all for being dads. We know it's not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Yeah, it's not easy. And they view us like we ain't gonna do nothing anyway. You know what I'm saying? They act like we dads too. We love our kids too.
That's it. We're normal human beings, people just like every other person that's walking this earth.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I don't really want to shine the light on racism. That's not what I'm doing.
Right.
However, there is some type of, I wouldn't say disadvantage, but to being black in America, especially a black man, we're at a lower threshold as far as way society has designed.
Right.
You know what I mean? And especially with us being black fathers, you know, to take it a step further is not easy.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? And that it has nothing to do with any other race. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's preaching nothing about nothing. All it is what we were born with, our responsibilities as far as being black.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is a heavy weighted object in our livelihood. You know what I mean? And it takes a very strong-willed mind to get through the chains that have been placed upon us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you got gangbanging that's going on out there.
Yeah.
You got, you know, black people thinking they don't want to be black. They don't want to be black. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's harsh on our culture when we came from something greater than what society has designed us to be.
Right.
Yeah. It's wicked, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to jump a topic, but
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
you know what I'm saying? The whole Buzz Lightyear Toy Story, Buzz Aldrin, you know, actually saw black people on the moon.
Okay, so let's see. Let me look this up real quick.
Okay.
You say it was, and what did that stem from?
Apollo 11.
Okay,
It was them flying to the moon. He was the second one to get off the aircraft.
so that's not the one that said, Houston, we have a problem.
Same guy, yeah, same guy.
So that's the same flight. Houston,
Yeah.
we have a problem.
That part. Message. But
Message.
yeah.
So talk to us. Hold on. Speaking of message,
Hey now.
I think we're getting a call right now. Let's
Okay.
see, because, you know, we are an outlet for fathers. I think we're getting a call right now. Hold on, let's see.
Righteous.
We live on the air. We got a call from a father right here. Hello, talk to us. Hello? Hello?
What's going on, man?
Oh,
Quack D.
oh, what's up, man? Who they said it's Quack D. You live on the air with Dan Blac and LMC. What's the word?
LMC, Mr. El Cortez. What's up, bro?
What's happening, my bros? What's happening? What y'all up to, man?
We all right, man. You know we on that podcast. How can we help you, man? You a father out there? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm a father. I'm a grandfather, man.
Okay.
My kids is grown, man, but my grandkids is something else, bro.
Talk
They
to me.
ruthless, man. They ruthless, man.
What they doing, man? They causing hell over there?
Oh, man. They don't want to be with the other grandparents. They 8 and 7, and they started walking down the street. They called me, said, Papa, call an Uber. We don't want to be over here. I said, what? I said, we walking down the street. We don't want to be over here with our other grandparents. I was like, oh, my goodness, y'all better go back to the house. So they ended up calling my wife. It was like, man, them kids was walking down the street. I was like, what?
Dang, them kids proactive. They don't play, huh? They gone, huh?
Man, they gone. They said, Papa, call me an Uber.
Hey,
we
man.
on the way.
Is that
What y'all know about an Uber?
Is that because y'all feed them good over there or what? What's going on?
You know, man, I'm a chef at Gordon Ramsay, man. So when they come over, man, all they do is eat good. And at the other grandparents, you know, they can't have soda pops. You know what I'm saying? And
None of
they
that.
don't eat pork over there. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but you know, they get a little bacon at my house. You know, they got the Applewood.
That Applewood dough, yes sir.
So you got the kids hooked on Applewood bacon.
You know, they get a little candy and chips at my house.
Okay, that's good, man. So you're a grandfather, man, taking care of those kids, taking care of the grandkids, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's great to hear.
Man, it's
Yes,
a lovely,
sir.
it's a lovely thing too, man. 5 granddaughters.
That's
you know?
crazy. Wow, 5 granddaughters. Wow.
5 granddaughters. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah. But check this out. One more thing, man.
Yes, sir.
My oldest one, the 8-year-old, I guess somebody was picking on her in school.
Okay.
A little boy.
Uh-oh.
And the little boy, his parents, he stayed with his grandparents. I don't know what's something going on with the parents, but he said his grandparents.
Okay.
She told the little boy, she got in trouble for telling the little boy, that's why your mom and daddy don't want you.
Wow.
Message.
Message.
I said, what? The teacher called, said, yeah. Chyla said she told the little boy that his parents don't want him because he stayed with the grandparents. I guess the parents is going through something. And made the little boy cry and break down.
Wow.
I said, oh, grandbaby, you can't tell nobody that. She said, well, he was messing with me, so I just told him the truth.
Ooh, hey,
Wow.
Tell a lie, shame the devil, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's all right. That's
So,
all
man,
right.
yeah, so I've been trying to cool them out a little bit. Like, look, y'all can't be saying certain stuff. It might be true, but the world is sensitive right now.
Very.
Yes, sir.
It's a very sensitive world, man. So we got to keep these kids, man, in line. We got to give them the best knowledge we can.
Yes, sir.
Saying that we was kind of messed up growing up too. We didn't have a whole lot of positive role models in our lives.
Right.
We
That's
did.
true.
We didn't. We did have that uncle that was, he'll let us sip the brew a little bit.
Something like that, right?
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, we appreciate you giving us that insight, man, and keep being a great grandfather. Also, man, I know you're gonna be dealing something with that girl. She got a smart mom, so you sound like you're gonna be in the principal office again, man, because she don't hold nothing back, man.
Right. That part.
She a Taurus like her grandpa, man. I got a bad mouth too. I'm trying to get a hold of it my damn self. But.
It's all good. You just headstrong. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Hey, man, that's all right. Hey, look, we do appreciate you, Quack D. I said, man, look, you called right now at the perfect time. We live on the air, man. So
yes,
it's the perfect time to give a shout out. And thanks for being a great grandfather. Thanks for being that father in your kid's life, man. Keep doing that because we do need people just like you, man.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for listening and taking the time out for doing the positive thing, man, for the community.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for calling, man. We do appreciate you, and we'll have you again, man. Thanks for those lovely stories, man.
Great energy, man. Blessings.
All right, brother. All right. Bless up.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, man. That was a call from the homie Quack D. That was a surprise. He called live on air at the right time, man. So,
right time.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about being a black father, talking about the perception of us, talking about being a grandfather.
Right.
While, it's a lot because the views or the perception of us is the opposite. Some people don't think that you're a father. Some people don't think you're a grandfather out there taking care of these people. So, the perception of us is jaded, man. And
it definitely is.
It is. Sometimes it affects us. Sometimes it gives us that self-esteem issue or reflection issue because some people are trying to uphold to some of these stereotypes or some of these quotes or whatever you hear, some of these things that they think about us. Some people are actually living in that, and that's a view of us. Angry black men don't be in their kids' life. They don't know how to talk. They're
ignorant,
angry and ignorant, and they just brute strength or lack thereof or something. So we got to debunk all these, and it's more stereotypes or views that are on us that affect the way we do what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So
how we operate and all that.
Oh yeah, especially like you said, when we're growing up in the hood, growing up in a certain section, growing up in certain areas, you have to have a certain ruggedness to you. You got to be able to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like kill or be killed. And
you got to maneuver accordingly, yes.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to maneuver accordingly. So that's just a part of the views that they have, and a part of our maneuver is changing those views, changing those narratives because, like you said, what you say, Buzz Aldrin? What you saying?
Buzz Aldrin. Yeah.
So that was what? And black people. What he say? He saw what?
He saw. Okay, so the Houston, we have a problem. That whole famous phrase.
Okay.
It came from Buzz Aldrin.
Okay.
Now, according to conspiracy theorists, they changed message. they changed the narrative and the details behind the whole Houston, we have a problem.
Right.
I've actually heard the recording a long time ago. And in the recording, Buzz Aldrin said that he's seen black people and they were huge on the moon. Now,
what?
Yeah, there has been a conspiracy that, Buzz Aldrin seen aliens on the moon.
Okay.
And those aliens that he saw were black people. There was an aircraft that told them to land on the moon at a specific spot, and they met them. And
hold on, man. You saying that when they said Houston, we have a problem?
Yes.
Because that's the flight. Let me go ahead and use my apology up. Let me see. I'm Uncle Leroy. Hold on, man. You say what? What you say now? But you said that the flight that we said we have a problem, and they always corroborate different stories.
Of course.
They kind of change the narratives and the story, because
Right,
it says here that they said it was one of the people Swigert. Hey, this is Houston. Say it again. That's someone down in Houston. Of course, at the Kennedy Center. It says, Houston, we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. So you saying that when he called in
Right.
for Houston, we have a problem.
Right.
He said he sees some black people on the moon, or he said some
Yep.
dark figures.
No. He said they're huge and they're black.
Oh, so I was on the moon?
He could have been.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Then for real, they said that. Well, there are always some crazy stuff going on with space, man. And let's dive into another vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because, we haven't really had a chance to vibe on air. You know what I'm saying? When my people see this, leave a vibe or something. Let us know.
Please.
But when we're talking about vibing and UFOs and extraterrestrial things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of UFOs, I guess Russia, they shot down something. Now we know,
object,
a UFO or something, but we know there's a lot going on in Russia, so I don't really want to quote or say anything, but they said it could have been a drone. They said it was a small figure. They said it could have been anything. But recently, there have been a lot of sightings and a lot of more, reports of UFO sightings.
Right, definitely.
And I know that a lot of us as people, some black people, say that they believe in aliens, and some people don't. When we talk about Buzz,
Right.
Aldrin, Sand,
Right.
and we don't know if this was true. We did say this is a conspiracy.
Right.
But we can look it up, and I'm sure you can find it. But when he said he saw dark figures, black people out there, when you have this UFO discussion, man, do you think that there are people like us, somebody like you, somewhere else?
Yeah. Real talk. Definitely.
In another realm or another country, another state, another
maybe
world, galaxy,
another Earth, super Earth. Well, so scientists have reported that they found like 26 super Earths in the universe.
Okay,
you know what I mean. So if we're just Earth, and they found multiple super Earths, then there has to be, you know what I'm saying, something out there.
Okay,
just like us, if not a different type of being.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that coexist in this plane. That's how I feel.
I'd like to, consider the possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because we can't be the only ones out there. And with the way that the galaxy is set up, it's so much that we haven't explored. We've only explored a very small amount of it. So. Or very small space of space. But when it comes to the UFOs, I'm not sure if there is something out there because I don't know. But I do know that there have been a lot of sightings or a lot of different things that have been in the sky.
Definitely.
That people report on, and they try to cover it up.
Yes.
And so when somebody trying to cover something up, they got something to hide. They lying now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
now,
definitely.
if you tell the truth, you got nothing to hide. You can tell me something,
right.
but
you ain't got nothing to worry about.
So it's a little weird there. But I'm wondering what's going on because you know what I'm saying. We back in the days like the Egyptians, you know what I'm saying, back in their hieroglyphs, they were kind of or hieroglyphics. I'm sorry, but in certain areas and certain engravings or whatever, they would have alien or alien-like, or
symbols,
some kind of symbols, artistry that shows something being, ushered to them from above.
Right. No, I dig it. Definitely our ancestors from the Egyptian time, they're on to something.
Yes, sir.
Because all those pyramids, they're designed to be like a satellite station.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got a whole metal rod going through the middle of the structure. You know what I'm saying? And there has been research that, as conspiracy is not proven, I guess, but that those pyramids were like stations to contact other beings in different planets and a whole bunch of other stuff like that.
I did hear something like that. I also follow a couple of different platforms, and I noticed that some of them were placed along the same plane as some constellations.
Yes.
And I think one of them in particular was Orion's Belt.
Yes.
So I know one of them does, or they have 3 pyramids that are close in vicinity two of them align very closely and exactly to the belt, and then one of them is a little bit off. And I'm not sure if that was done intentionally, but for us or for the people back then to have that kind of insight without this technology, it just goes to show, or it teases the idea that, man, they had to have some help from somebody up above, right?
Nah, definitely, of course. You know, because they found pyramids on other planets. Like Mars, there was pyramids found. You know what I'm saying?
What? Okay.
That part, you feel me?
Okay.
So it goes deep when you really want to, you know, talk about the history behind, you know, let's say African history, because Egypt is in Africa.
Yes, sir. It's a part of Africa.
Exactly. You feel me? And then the structures and the monuments and the things that was built in Egypt, and even just in Africa, but we're talking about Egypt, just in that region is not catastrophical, but is ginormous. It's a gigantic deal.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's no other artifacts that you can really say that holds that weight till today from that time.
Right. Definitely can. And that whole area, stand back, whole Middle East and Africa and all that, it's just historical stomping ground. Even Timbuktu, that's on the, I think, closer to West Africa. But over there on that side, it's a lot of history over there. You talking about Egypt, you talking about Brazil, not Brazil, you talking about Egypt, you talking about Israel, you talking about Jerusalem, all of these places that are within each other that are real historic. So, yeah, man, on the UFO tip, man, I know a lot of people that follow, man, like to talk to me about UFOs, but it's kind of crazy, man, to consider that all of this stuff is happening now, man. The world is going crazy. You got UFOs here. You got people, you know, you got floods and famine. You got all this stuff going on. Right. It's like the end of times. You got people killing each other. You got riots. You got shootings. You got what else you got, man? You got animals popping up dead. Everything.
There's a lot of going on in the world today. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on in general. So, you know, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, please, out there, if you're watching, tuning in, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Love your loved ones. Be in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Today, be in the moment. Yesterday is gone. The future is not there. The present is composed of both. So be in the moment. Love your loved ones. Be there for them. It's the brand new year. It's 2023. Let's get it popping.
Hello. Talk to me. Do it, man. Do it right. No, I'm just playing. But you got to take care of what's yours, man. And because, you know, and make sure that you stand up for what you believe in.
Definitely.
For real. And as a father, you got to believe in being a father. You got to believe in being active. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe in standing up for your family and taking care of them. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Sometimes you might not have everything you need. Sometimes you might not be perfect. But at the end of the day, the end goal is to take care of that family. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
Yeah, man, that's what we believe in. It's, you know, when we're saying end goal, I know that, or the goal to take care of something, prioritize. I know that across the world, there has been some they trying to get something done, right? It's somewhere that's trying to get, they got a message to prove.
Right,
you know
of course.
And I know you was talking about that in the World News on the Fathers from the Hood radio.
Yes.
Go ahead and tune in and listen to the World News segment every hour on the hour. But you were talking about Brazil and how people wanted to stand up for something. What did you have out there, man? What did you read out there with the Brazil?
So the insurrection that took place in Brazil's capital.
Okay.
You know, President Bolsonaro, I guess he didn't win. You know what I mean? And it was something similar to January 6th with Trump.
Oh,
and they stormed the Capitol in the White House, you know, the Capitol in, you know, Washington, D.C., and they did something similar in Brazil in recent matters, and over 400 people were arrested. So it's a very sensitive time out there, I can only imagine. Because I know here in the United States, when that January 6th thing happened, it was a very, very, very sensitive time in America.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah. And when I say people standing up for what they believe in, I didn't mean to support or not support anyone doing that. But we do know that the January 6th events were kind of like a travesty. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were injured. But when it comes to that, you have people that essentially stormed one of the most respected places in America, in government, in American government.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it was done by someone who was a part of the government or recently had just been kicked out, but a part of the government. You know, so in Brazil, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if Bolsonaro, was that his name?
Bolsonaro.
I'm not sure if he's a Trump-like dictator person or whatever. I'm not sure about that. But I do know that people out there had the, right, had the need to stand up for what they believed in, just like they did out here. Now, out here, I don't know.
Right.
Now, depending on what you believe in, you might say that was crazy and it wasn't. And I'm not for it. But if you were, I guess, thinking that was cool, whatever you think is what you think. I can't call you a name, but whatever.
But perception is reality. Let's put it that way.
Right. But with them in Brazil, this is another country, so we don't want to get involved or discuss their politics. But it does go to state that people do feel nowadays you have to do something about it. It's no more of those,
exactly.
Let's do what you say. They have to stand up and go and,
definitely,
cut off the elephant by the head, I guess. And don't Malcolm X me, y'all. I didn't say nothing crazy. But I'm just saying, when it comes to what you think that you have to do, I guess you got to go straight to the source. You got to get it done.
Right. No, definitely.
Man.
It's the only way to get something done nowadays. You know what I mean? Especially how everything evolved, like you were saying. Yeah,
we real proactive in this day and age because you got the internet, you got the World Wide Web. That is internet. You got the social media platforms. You got family. You got people that always know stuff. So you have to take it into your own. You got to take the initiative and do it. And hey, and when we comment on this stuff, we just want to let y'all know, hey, it's just comments. We all giving our opinion, just like everyone is entitled to. But when I said Malcolm X, I want to clarify. He said chickens home to root, or he said like chicken coming home. They kind of tried to use a term against him. So he was using something in the death of JFK. He said something, and they kind of. They said, how do you feel about that? Or the comment, he said, it's like chickens coming home to roast. So when he said that, he said something along the lines of them, I guess I don't know. I don't want to misquote it, but he said something along the lines of that's something that is perpetuated in their system. Okay, you want to talk about the perpetuation of violence and all this, but you guys are falling victim of that as well. Right. So when we say things like cutting the head off, you know what I'm saying? Or when I say things like cutting the head off, I don't want you guys to dissect those words and use them like they did against the late, great Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Because we're speaking on opinions and things that, affect us all. So, yeah, we want to give our hearts and send some condolences to the people that were, going through it and maybe that were damaged or hurt in Brazil.
Man, definitely reach out to Brazil, man. Saúl J, man. Someone toast a cup up or something, man. Everybody get home safe type thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just a tragedy, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? Definitely, just everybody's a little bit too insensitive nowadays. You know what I mean? I understand support who you support. There's nothing wrong with that. But a level of aggression does not need to be met when there's no war.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, talk to me. Then speaking of war, I know you said in Taiwan, real quickly, you said they had a war simulation?
Yeah, kind of something similar to Squid Games.
Okay.
Yeah, so War Games did a simulation between China invading Taiwan and that China would lose, but Beijing would lose in the war, and the United States, the Taiwanese, Japanese, all would take a loss in that whole ordeal. But allegedly that the United States would win.
Yeah, I know they had some simulation going on, like basically a game of war to simulate what would happen or what would occur or what would occur if that were, to break out. So
right, exactly. In 2026, I think that was the year.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna make sure we look at that. Also, that's on the world news segment for the Father from the Hood Radio. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, make sure y'all tune into that. And while we tuning in, you know what I'm saying, the people that are tuning in, I know you might get tired of this. I got something for you, L. You did me last time. Look, what you got for a tip of advice?
I got y'all. Let me turn the mic up just a tad bit on that one.
Last time. I got your ass now. Look, what you got, man? Get him up with a tip of advice for the fathers, man, because
kids, I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was.
Message.
Yeah, go ahead.
Swing. So where it's at is taxes. Do your taxes. It's one of those where, okay, so okay, there we go. My bad. Technical difficulty real quick. All right, so tip for new fathers. All right, so I actually been thinking about this one too because I knew this shit was gonna happen. All right, so learn about taxes. You know what I'm saying? You just got a brand new kid. You are now eligible to file for certain credits, you and the mother. Depending on your situation, no matter what your situation is with the child's mother or not, learn your taxes, your rights as a father, the credits that are out there, and make sure that you discuss taxes with the mother, because tax season, people get a little crazy, especially when it involves kids. So school up, learn your taxes, open communication with the mother about them taxes. So there's no confusion, there's no discrepancy, there's no division. That's, you know what I'm saying? Everything's solid. Taxes.
Hey, hello. Very good. When he said, make sure you're in open communication with the mother.
Yes.
Because, you know what I'm saying, somebody will go crazy and somebody will act like they don't know. Also, if y'all together, you know, just discuss who's getting the head of household, stuff like that. So
yeah, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, L know all that good stuff, man. And for further information, go ahead and please contact LMC. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, real talk. Come get your taxes done with your boy. You feel me?
Real talk. You know, and this is the season to be grieving or hitting that IRS number. You know what I'm saying? So
it's this season.
Yeah, we let y'all know, man, because like I said, it is tax season. So want to make sure we send all our people to L. If y'all need him, holla at the homie L. And he is one of the most professional individuals that you do know here on the podcast and outside of it. And he also knows a lot of insight. So when it does come to information and knowledge and also tips, contact the boy right here. Not just for rib tips, but for tax tips.
Message.
My point of advice, you know, I ain't gonna try to skip out on mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Tiptoe real quick though.
Tiptoe around the tip of advice. So my point of advice is, since we're on tax season, we'll segue into that. When you do have that money, or when you do get some money, you know what I'm saying, try to invest. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go splurge and go to Disneyland.
Message.
Like some of y'all do, some of us do. I've never been to Disneyland with my kids, but anyway, I'm not sure if you're against Disneyland, but I'm not. But I'm just saying, don't splurge all your money on something that is just some
materialistic.
You know, if you want to go to Disneyland, hey, go do that. But I want to say that it might be something, you know, to think about when it comes to investing. You know what I'm saying? You got kids that need a future. You know what I'm saying? Think about, you know, take a little money. You might want to do something. I don't know if you know about Robinhood or any of these other, you know, private tax or private stock companies. But go ahead and look into something, man. Go ahead and look into some bonds, and go ahead and look into a couple other things that can assist you and give your kids some long-term prosperity. You know
ancestral lineage for sure. What is it called? I can't even think of it.
We talking about generational wealth too.
Yes. Sorry,
that too.
That's what I was talking about. Generational wealth, not ancestral lineage. Generational wealth for sure.
Yeah, set them up to do it for sure. So yeah, man, that's it, man. You got anything to say before we get up out of here? You know what I'm saying?
I got a couple things. So man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please donate to the Patreon. Thank you those that have donated thus far. Check out Fathers from the Hood Radio. You know what I'm saying? FathersFromTheHood.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, search fathersfromthehood.com. Go ahead and look up Dan Blac. Go ahead and look up Who is L. You know what I'm saying? And follow him up for all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? He got some stuff coming up, man. So make sure y'all follow him, man. He on the grill for real. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just keep tuning in. And like I said, keep subscribing and liking and all that. We appreciate y'all, man. And we want y'all to keep being great fathers to those kids, man. This has been another episode. We love y'all, man. And we out.
That part, big homie.